how's it going? My name is Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. We are looking at the top 5 most important messages your twin flame has for you at this time. We're in between eclipses and the solstice energy, so or actually the solar eclipse and the solstice energy of June. So I know that there are important messages that your twin flame has for you at this time. Instead of just looking at the surface level this week, we're going to go into what is going on. Big, powerful things are going on with your connection to your twin flame. So let's find out the most important messages, the top 5 important messages your twin flame has for you right now. All right, right off the bat, the 9 of Swords in reverse. Wow, okay. So I'm getting that there's a lot of confusion being lifted right now between you and your twin flame. So I feel like your twin flame is finding out so much truth about their connection with you, about their beliefs, about the truth of the world they live in. So I feel like there's so much truth coming out for them, and they want you to know. They want you to know that there is so much clarity coming in for them, that they are kind of not knowing what to do. I just see them kind of dazed and confused, kind of staring off into the distance, just sitting in one position, just sitting on the couch, just sitting at their desk, just sitting at the restaurant, just so confused, not taking it well. What does this have to do with you? I could be your hero, baby. So I feel like with amidst all this chaos, they're feeling like, what is my twin flame doing though? Like, do they know this is happening? Are they okay? Should I go save them? Should I go help them? I know exactly what to do in terms of soul mission. I know exactly what to do in terms of where we're supposed to move. I know exactly what to do in terms of our mutual project together. I feel like this kind of chaos that starts around your twin flame really makes them cut through the BS and think of what is the most important thing to them in life, and it's you. And they immediately think of, oh my goodness, if I'm having such a hard time with what's going on right now, with all the truth that's coming out, so much clarity in terms of this connection, in terms of, what's going on with the world, maybe I can reach out to them and save them or help them or something. Wow. Okay, so what other messages do they have for you at this time? The most important messages. So they are really kind of not taking this well, this new news about this connection, about whatever comes forward, and they're really, really looking at the more most important things in life. And that's why they feel like, I need to see what they're doing. I'm getting this kind of like apocalyptic movie scenario where like buildings are crashing down and there's like a food shortage or something. Like there's like, chaos all over the streets, and they're like in their kind of car and they're like, I'm going to my twin flame right now. I'm going to save them. We're going to make this happen. We're going to go to the, bunker in the woods or something. That's the kind of scenario I'm getting. So I'm getting that there's a feeling of, oh no, the world is falling down. Like, the sky is falling down. Let me go get my twin flame. Okay. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, again, I'm getting this kind of lot to think about. So much thought is going into this connection with you, into their future, into this new life. They're more prone to thinking at this time, being in their heads a lot right now, a lot of planning, a lot of figuring out the situation. Wow, and the Star card. I do feel like this is kind of the break that they're waiting for, the kind of tower moment that they were waiting for, to kind of jolt them into their new life, jolt them into this connection in the right way, the proper way, the divine way. So they're kind of relieved, I'm getting, and all these thoughts that are coming into their head, although they're kind of worried about what's going on in the world and what's going on with you, they're kind of, I don't know if you saw that, but like the part of that incense kind of just fell into the candle. Oh my god. Okay. So while I'm getting like, while the world is burning down around them, they at least have you. They at least have this new start with you. They at least have all these dreams coming true, meaning like all the things that they wanted to do, all the things that they wanted to do as their real self, their true self, all the things that they wanted to pursue in life that they were told not to, or they were told was not going to make money, or you shouldn't marry for love, or whatever. They're kind of like finally getting it right. They're taking this opportunity to kind of seek out what's the most important to them, what they love the most, and that's you. Okay, so how are they feeling and thinking about you? Okay, I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. They're like, let's cut that out. That's gone. That's gone. This is my opportunity to cut ties with that company, cut ties with that person, cut ties with that old life. I'm done. Like they're taking advantage of this opportunity. They see they're out and they're taking it. I've been sending you message in 5D. So I'm getting that their 5D version, their higher self, has been sending you signs, synchronicities that they're coming. Even if their human, physical self didn't know it exactly, they might have had a hint that, they might have been thinking about you a lot more. They might have been seeing your name or getting reminders of you a lot more recently. And depending on how intuitive your twin flame is, like they didn't quite understand that was because they were going to see you soon. They might have thought that they were going to have to reach out to you soon. That they were going to bump into you soon, or there were going to be circumstances that you're going to be in the same area soon, but they didn't know, but their higher self did know that you guys were going to come together, and so they were sending you signals. Their higher self was sending you signs, synchronicities, dreams, songs, everything. Wow. So something big is definitely happening. Okay, so what is another important message that they have for you at this time? Okay, there's so many air cards. They're all air cards so far. So the messenger of air is the Knight of Swords in this deck. All in reverse. Wow. So there's definitely something with communication, a message, definitely. Wow, the Fool card. Something with starting over, starting fresh, a chance to start over new, not just with you, but in life in general, I'm getting. So, wow, this next message that you receive from them is that turning point in the physical for your connection. whatever it is for you, like this is the turning point. This is where things change. Wow. Okay. 8 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Wow. Since 2 cards came up for this message for each space, the clarifiers too, I feel like this is an important message about them leaving their old life behind and doing a lot of thinking about reaching out to you. When they do reach out to you, it's, if you haven't been in communication, they put a lot of thought into it. And I don't think you understand like how much thought. If you watch my last reading, it's all they've been able to do is think about you and this connection. And it makes sense because you, their mirror, is having a lot of clarity come in with every aspect of their life, of your life. For them, they're getting a lot of clarity specifically about this connection with you, specifically with their connection with the divine, their intuitive side. So for most people, this is going to be the divine masculine energy, but not for all. It's just saying the same thing for me, that they're going to communicate to you, and when they do, it's going to be the new start. But they're definitely leaving something behind that meant a lot to them. Okay. You bring joy into my life. They are following their happiness, they're following their heart, they're following what they love. And this is a very new thing for most of your twin flames to do. Or if they have done it before, they were kind of abused, or they were traumatized, and so they didn't really think about doing it again. But this is like them pursuing their happiness, pursuing their joy, pursuing their love, pursuing you. I'm overwhelmed by excitement and confusion. Yeah, they are extremely excited at the prospect of being with you and being in this new life. They are freaked out in the beginning by this whole like sky is falling scenario, but then they realize that this is the moment that they've been waiting for, to kind of catapult them into this new life with you. You will find me if you let go. So for a lot of you, you may have been receiving messages from your twin flame that they are not too far behind and that they are ready to meet you and they're excited to meet you. I'm getting that if you've been on this journey for a while, you understand that almost every year, every season about that there's a time where a lot of twin flames come into union. It's kind of like reunion season. And this happens, I would say, about once a season or once a year for most twin flame couples. And if you don't have a physical union, then you have an energetic one. So you'll meet them through the dream state or through really strong synchronicities and messages that kind of, blow you away, that kind of let you know where things are between you and your twin flame. And through these cycles, you've been learning that you have to control your emotions. Emotions happen. You can't prevent emotions from happening, but you can control yourself when you're feeling through these emotions. So if you feel extreme amount of excitement and then extreme amount of disappointment and depression after feeling like your twin flame is going to come through or message you, and then not feeling like this opportunity between you and your twin flame is going to come through and it doesn't, if you haven't been able to regulate your emotions well, keep your can control over your emotions yet, that is something that you need to do. But I'm guessing that for most of the twin flames that I'm talking to right now have been through these cycles for a very long time, have these emotions under control. Even the new wave twin flames, you'll know that if you keep your emotions in check when dealing with your twin flame, you can come into physical union and stay in physical union. So that's something that is one of the most important spiritual inner work that you can do on this journey. Okay. So what is another important message your twin flame has for you at this time? I'm getting this is very like close to union is happening kind of messages. And that's why I feel like I was guided to do this reading, because a lot of you are coming into physical union with your twin flame. So it's kind of like to prepare you. Okay, important message from your twin flame. Okay. The Seven of Cups, finally not an air card. Okay, so there's a lot going on in terms of what do I do next now that I have all this information. Now that I know all these things, I have all these choices on how to move forward, all the things I want to do now. I'm free. I'm finally free. I can pursue my highest and best life now. The Empress. In reverse, and I hit this, I'm overwhelmed by excitement and confusion card. So I do feel like it's not just you that excites them, it's life in general. So I would definitely be aware of that, because like when you're on the twin flame journey, when you're watching a lot of twin flame readings, you kind of tend to forget that, like, yeah, you're very exciting to your twin flame, but it's not just about you, you know, it's also about their highest and best divine white light life. So they're really excited about life in general. So you're gonna have to be aware of that, like, and they're not putting you second. They're just saying that, like, you're a part of my life, and that includes everything, not just you and the romantic aspect of our connection. They're really intrigued by the soul mission. They're really intrigued by where you guys are going to live, passionate pursuits, you know, changing careers or trying new hobbies, finding soul family with you. Traveling, trying new things, new food, new places, new people, or just new research. You know, there's just even small things. With this kind of freedom, I mean, it's just kind of like you're free to explore and just be yourself. It's not that you're not there as part of this new life and new adventure. It's just be aware that it's not just about you for them, you know. You are right. So this is funny. I do feel like they have this hero aspect where they want to like come and save you. They kind of want to see what you're up to, and they're like, I know all these things now, I can help you. And you're over here thinking, well, yeah, I knew some of that already. Like, are you sure I'm not the one who can help you? But you guys are going to both be at a place where you can help each other with different things, whether it's intuitive, emotional, physical things, material things, whatever it is. You guys can definitely help each other, you know, bringing different pieces of the puzzle together for your new life. I'm getting that they are feeling like something you said in the past or something you're going to say to them in the very near future when you connect again is like, okay, they're right. They're right about what I should focus on first. I feel like if you watched my last reading, I mentioned that they're very laser focused on you and the romantic aspect of this connection, whereas you're kind of getting in a lot of information about a lot of opportunities and abundance in all areas of your life, and that's kind of your focus. both the divine masculine and feminine energies, both mastered in both of you. That's why I've been saying like you and your twin flame in my readings in the recent past, because I wanted to kind of combine the energies. Like both of you have healed masculine and feminine energies in both of you at this point. But since you had the chance to think about, different areas of your life with the new information that you have, because they've been getting clarity on just kind of divine things and intuitive things and their connection with you specifically about love and happiness. And you've been getting a lot of information about practical things, material things, physical things, opportunities and such in different areas of your life. So you kind of have a head start in this arena. Weird that you have more of the head start in the more physical material world, and now they're getting more clarity in the connection between the two of you in the love aspect, the romantic aspect. So now they're daydreaming with you, and now they're excited by all these other things too. But you kind of have a head start. You kind of know, like, okay, like this is what we should do first, or this is the project we should do first, or this is something we should tackle first, or this is something between us we should do first. So they're like, yeah, you're right, actually. And it's just because you have kind of a head start and with this kind of stuff. Okay. Time to ground yourself. You may find that they're kind of going like too crazy with all the ideas and excitement about their new life, that you're probably going to need to let them know that they need to ground, or you should maybe go ground with them. And this could be with going out for a nature walk together, starting a garden together, eating more healthy leafy greens and fruits and vegetables, maybe taking a bath together, swimming in the lake together, in the ocean together, being on the beach together, things like that. Camping out together, meditating together, doing yoga together, going out for a run together, yeah, those kinds of things. I meant what I said. It's like, you're right, but I still think that I'm right too. So they're listening to you, and they're like, okay, wow, like my twin flame has good ideas. Like they put some thought into this. They kind of know what they're talking about. But so do I, okay? So they're like, yeah, like my twin flame's awesome. Like I'm grateful that we can, brainstorm about all these new things, about the new aspect of our life, and how like that's really exciting to them. And you're very excited too. You're both kind of like going back and forth, and you're excited that your twin flame knows what you're talking about. It's like, great, you know what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Like, oh, you want to do this too? Like, that's awesome. Like, you're on the same page, but you guys are both like, nope, but I'm right. But I understand that you have some good points. Like, I understand why I had to come together with my twin flame right now, because they definitely have the other half of the puzzle, So that's something that I'm very, very much realizing at this time. Okay, so what is their next most important message? This is going to be the last message we pulled today. Wow, the 10 of Cups. I love this Buddha. Okay, 10 of Cups. And the Sun card. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Extreme amount of happiness. Both of these cards are extreme amount of happiness. Wow. Technically, these are both 10 cards. Completing a new cycle and beginning a new one. But for what I see now, I'm getting jumping into the new life. Jumping into the new life. Interesting. So with the Fool card here and all the cards, almost all of them in reverse, I'm definitely getting extreme amount of happiness, which is funny because, you know, they start off with this kind of like chaos energy, like what is going on around me, realizing this is their opportunity, you know, to run out that door and run into their new life, you know, reach out to you, have no qualms about it, like feeling like they thought about it enough that they can reach out to you, feeling very excited, so excited that spirit is telling you, like, you know, make sure you ground yourself, make sure you get your emotions in check, because one of you has to be grounded in order for you guys to like hold the other person down. Otherwise you're just gonna fly away from each other again and go into separation again. So like to hold this connection in the physical together, like one of you has to be grounded. So like if they're super super excited when they come to you and they talk to you and you're super excited, you catch yourself like realizing that you're gonna be like super excited, like you need to calm your butt down like immediately, because one of you needs to like at least have your, you know, feet on the ground while the other one's like in the air, like floating around in, like it's a dream. Yeah, because like this is an extreme amount of happiness. This is pure bliss coming in for twin flames. This is something you definitely want to ground. This immense amount of happiness, this higher dimensional energy, you definitely want to ground it. Wow. Something big is happening, for sure. Something big is happening. Okay, that's way too many cards. Yeah, there's way too many things happening at this time. June isn't even over yet, and there's just so much happening. Wow, the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. All these cards are coming in reverse. Okay, a lot of abundance, a lot of security in the connection, especially from them. They're definitely willing to commit. They're definitely willing to put in the work. They're definitely willing to bring in that stability and security into this connection. They want to work hard. They want to put in the effort. They want to sustain this amount of happiness and bliss and good fortune, abundance. Like, this is crazy. Okay, please accept me as I am in this moment. Yeah, like they're kind of like please excuse them if they are acting embarrassing, because they are just way too excited to see you. They're just way too excited for this new life, and I feel like they're going to have the same respect for you. Like, okay, like, but I feel like they're the ones who are going to be freaking out. You're going to be the calm one right now. I feel like you might have been the runner for most of the connection. No, you must have been the chaser for most of the connection, but you're more now like you both are you know, ready to start this connection or the next level of this connection, and they're the ones freaking out right now, and you're the ones kind of keeping the calm. You know, you're the one with the level head at this time. You're the one with the firm hold on this connection, firm foot on the ground. So like, please, I feel like their higher self is saying, you know, please excuse their erratic behavior, their embarrassing behavior, their like crazy fanatical childlike behavior at points, because of their just pure happiness radiating from them for being with you and starting this new life with you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put the past behind us. Yeah, definitely say that. Let's put the past behind us, and you bring light to my darkness. Wow. Yeah, they might be, they kind of reach out to you because they feel like, oh no, let me help them, let me save them. And then they realize that you're the one who has a level head and could probably help them. especially because they're going through all this like spiritual awakening, or in their intuition, they're listening to their intuition, or their intuition is coming on stronger, and you kind of like, you're like, oh, been there, done that, like I can help you. And they're just like, oh, like for some reason I knew that I felt like you were going through the same thing, but then when they come to see you, they realize that like you already went through some of the things that they're experiencing now, and so that's how you can help them. And when they come in also, though, they're bringing in a lot of abundance, like physical material abundance with them, or ideas for something that can be very abundant, like a business idea, or a job opportunity, or something of that sort, a house or something. So both of you have like a really good trade-off here. This is a physical connection, a physical union that can come together and stay together if you stay grounded, if you keep up your spiritual work. The message that I've been receiving for light workers, people who are spiritually awakened, twin flames, star seeds, way showers, whatever you call yourself, is back to basics. Get back to basics. Whatever helped you when you first started out this journey, do that again. Whether it's meditation, or listening to spiritual lectures, or spiritual videos on YouTube, or writing, or going on nature walks, or exercising, or eating healthy, or whatever helped you in the beginning of this journey, your spiritual toolkit. Get back to that. Get back to the basics. I've reminded people who've been doing this for years, who've been on the spiritual journeys for years, myself included, that it's time to get back to basics, because something big is going to happen, and you need to be at your best when it does. All right, I hope you enjoy this reading. If you enjoy this reading, I'm going to go into all like their juicy details of messages they have for you, how they're feeling about you, their actions towards you, what they're thinking about you, what they want to do with you, all in the extended. I'm Natalia, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.